So, thought I'd give an update, focusing on school now because I would really like to help, future aspiring engineers or engineering students or people in my position, but I think I should put myself first academically and you know, it's 2 in the morning and I have school when I wake up at 7. So I'm going to make this pretty brief. A few books I've been reading is Calculus Made Easy. You probably won't focus. But yes, this is the book called Calculus Made Easy by Sylvanus P. Thompson and Martin Gardner. It just pretty much explains to you what calculus is, how it acts, and I've got timestamps. There's an audiobook on YouTube, and I have printed out and taped the timestamps to it in the beginning, and I put headphones on and I listen to it by chapter for whatever I'm learning in class. And here's a book I'm reading too called A Mind for Numbers by Barbara Oakley, PhD. And if you want to learn engineering, if you want to learn math, if you're struggling but you have a passion, this book is for you, guaranteed. This book will teach you how to learn. It'll teach you the secrets and the fallacies of learning math, and I fell into one hard, and that set me back quite a bit, but now that I know what it is, I can notice it and not fall into it again, and that's really helped me academically. This last book, it's Calculus, Essential Calculus, Skills Practice Workbook with full solutions. Little misleading since some of the solutions leave much to desire. I would heavily recommend this book, however, for the exercises. It doesn't really, for me, it doesn't explain things very well. I would rather watch Chemistry Tutor or Nancy Pye to get the explanations on what is happening, but they give you tons and tons and tons of problems, starting easy and getting harder progressively, and it's addicting to sit down and to do 5 of these a night, especially when it's going over topics that you're learning in other classes, such as my engineering. It pretty much lines up completely with what we're doing, spending about a week on each of the rules for derivatives and then moving on to trig functions of derivatives, and that's exactly how this book goes, so that's really been helpful. Other than that, as a bonus book to finish this off, here is the Existential Pleasures of Engineering, 2nd edition, which, if you read this, I've only read the first chapter so far, but it is strikingly similar to a book called The World is Flat, which I strongly recommend reading. The World is Flat. It pretty much sums up the transition from the last century to the current century and the kind of flattening of the earth, the more competitiveness that engineers especially have with other countries that we didn't have before, because now India and China are producing tons and tons of engineers that you wouldn't think if they're across the world they would be competing with you, but they are, in fact. This kind of predates The World is Flat by 30 years, but so far this guy seems to have been predicting the trend that eventually became reality. So yes, that's my help for you guys. I should probably get some sleep now. Thank you guys for watching.